Hey guys, it's me Kate again. So basically, this video is my June wrap up. So in this video, I'll be talking about all the books that I read in the month of June. So let's go. Oh, I forgot the one that I own, but that's okay. So first book that I have that I read is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, which is a classic about this guy who makes a monster of the dead people's body parts, and it goes 2 out of 5 stars for me. Then, okay, I didn't check how to pile them before filming, so I have volumes 2 through 12 of Death Note by Tsumi and Takeshi Obata. So this volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, volume 6, volume 7, volume 8, volume 9, volume 10, volume 11, and volume 12. So basically in this series are following Light, who one day while going home from school finds this notebook in which when you write down the person's name, they die. And stuff goes from there. Then we have Half Wild and Half Lost by Sally Green, which are books 2 and 3 in Half Bad trilogy, in which are following Nathan, who has been locked down in this cage since he was 14, and he has to escape before his 17th birthday to get a bride of a relative and 3 gifts from them, or he just might die, and stuff goes from there. But so basically, all the volumes of Death Note and these two all got 5 to 5 stars. Then we have Gemina and Obsidio by Emil Kaufman and Jake Christoph. Basically, all books up until now, including these, were rereads. So these are books 2 and 3 in the Illumina series, in which are following a group of characters or all somehow connected to Space Colony Kerenza 4. And basically, in Gemina, we are following Hannah and Nick, who live on a space station where the characters from the first book were supposed to come to. In Obsidio, we are following a cousin of one of the characters in the first book who wasn't able to evacuate from the space colony, and a guy who actually works for a corporation that destroyed their colony. Then all of the books that I read in the rest of the month were new to me reads, and I read all of them on my Kindle. So basically, first we have The Nameless Terror by George Mann, Eduardo Mello, and Aurela Savers. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, which got 2 out of 5 stars, and it's one of the comic books in Star Wars world about this nameless terror on one planet or space station. I don't remember. I didn't enjoy it very much, so I just forgot most of the stuff in it. And we have The Impossible Fortune by Richard Osman, which is 5th book in the Thursday Murder Club series, which got 5 to 5 stars. In this series, you're following a group of 4 characters all living in their retirement community, and they try to solve the crimes, mostly murders, that are happening around them. and stuff goes from there. Then I read The Cartoonist Club by Raina Delangmeyer and Scott McCloud, which is all about the cartoonist club in a middle school, which got 4 out of 5 stars. And I read Karen's Worst Day by Katie Farina and Anna Martin, which is, I believe, third or fourth graphic novel in Babysitter's Little Sister series, and it got 5 out of 5 stars. And in this series, we're following younger sisters of the characters in the Babysitter's Club series, and in this case, we're following Karen's Worst Day. And then I read a bunch of graphic novels in Babysitter's Club series, which is about a group of characters who are all babysitters, and decide to make a club so it would be easier for them to do it. Basically, I believe all of these got 5 stars, and I read Chris's Great Idea, Truth About Stacy, Marianne Saves the Day, Claudia and the Mini Janine, Chris's Big Day, The Boy Crazy Stacy, and Logan Likes Mary Ann, and Claudia and the New Girl by Raina Telgelmeyer and Martin and Gail Galligan, and all of them got 5 out of 5 stars, I believe. And then I also read Dungeon Crawler Carl by Mac Dinneman, which is a lit RPG book. So basically, a book written like a video game, and it was really fun. It got 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I have not. And basically, what we're following in this book, we're following Carl, who in the middle of the winter in his underwear goes out in the middle of the night to get his ex-girlfriend's cat, and basically, when he gets the cat, all the buildings in Seattle where he lives just chop into the ground, and this voice comes and tells him he has 2 choices: either stay outside in the middle of the winter in his underwear, or go underground in these dungeons to be part of alien reality show. And he decides to go underground, and he and the cat begin their adventure. And I really enjoyed the cat. Then I read Shuri Symbiosis by Nick Stone, which is a novel following Shuri, which is who is a younger sister of T'Challa, the Black Panther. And basically, in this one, we're following her trying to find a symbiote in Wakanda, and this got 3 out of 5 stars for me. It was okay, but it was boring in parts. And we have Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Joes, which is about 2 boys in high school who are in love with each other, and basically one of them is going crazy, and this book got 2 out of 5 stars for me. I really didn't enjoy it, but it was fun at parts. Then we have the Dragon Festival by Kay O'Neill, which is a graphic novel about these little dragons who grow tea leaves on their heads, and basically a festival about them. Uh, then I read Brimstone by Callie Hart, which sequel to Quicksilver. This was okay, got 3 out of 5 stars from me. Basically, we're in this series we're following um a woman who accidentally opens this portal from human world to Fable world and gets and one volunteer comes and takes her to his world because uh, power to open those portal uh, has been lost because only certain people can have it, and they thought all of them died. So then we have Cheer Up, Love and Pom Poms by Crystal Fraser, which is a graphic novel about a girl who tries out for a cheer squad, and basically we're following her and her one of her friends who is trans girl at that cheer squad, and this got 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay, nothing really nothing groundbreaking, and it was fun and in the moment. Then I read Miss Quinces by Kate. uh, I'm not sure what I wrote down here, but definitely you'll find the book in the description in the link. And this was about the girl who goes to on a family trip in the summer during the summer break with her to Honduras to visit her grandmother, and basically her mother wants her to have a quinceañera, and stuff goes from there. It goes 3 out of 5 stars. Again, nothing groundbreaking, but fun in the moment. And then I read last 3 books that I have here: Jujutsu Kaisen volumes 11, 12, and 13 by Kage Akutami. And this series we're following a group of characters who fight curses using jujitsu, and it's really fun. All of these got 5 to 5 stars. Then we have Choosing Sides by Nicole. I'm not sure what I wrote down here. Claudia Aguilar and Francine Pascal, which is second or third graphic novel in Sweet Valley Twins series, in which we're following 2 twins who are very different people, and stuff goes from there. This also got 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay, nothing groundbreaking. And then I will basically, because I had one more exam left at the end of June for college, what I was studying, and basically for the last good chunk of the month I was reading The World of Ice and Fire by George R. R. Martin, and it took me a good while to read it, but it got 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it. Again, it's kind of a textbook about the world, but it was really fun. This is it for this video. If you like, share, and subscribe. Down below for my social media, my email, and some other stuff, and I'll see you next one.